up? Welcome back to my new YouTube channel. I'm wearing my favorite freaking sweatshirt on the face of the planet. It was the one I designed for my brother when he got into this accident. Well, he made the art on it and I made the sweatshirt out of it. And it's the comfiest, coziest, just my favorite. Now, today, I'm so excited because if you follow me on Instagram especially, you know that I have been doing theme spin classes for the last, I don't know, over a year for sure. I've done so many different themes, from Meg Thee Stallion to Doja Cat, Dua Lipa, boy bands versus girl bands. I've literally done pretty much all of them. Not all of them, not every artist. Definitely I'll like do different artists multiple times. Like I've literally done 3 Dua Lipa rides. I'm about to do my second Justin Bieber ride, but I want to give you not only some tips for if you're an aspiring fitness instructor, if you're a current fitness instructor, and these are just kind of some of the tips and tricks that I have in my back pocket, like on the top of my mind. And I'm also going to show you how a class, one of my specific, obviously, theme rides. Starting off, number 1 is, and this is a tip as an instructor, I'm gonna do a tip. Maybe I'll do a tip and then we go into a little bit of the planning of my ride and then a tip, you know what I mean? And honestly, I'm gonna say tips as they come to me because, to be honest, I feel like that's the most like genuine way for me to do this. Number 1 is to be 100% authentic to you. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I've been training new coaches, or I've like taken someone's class and then heard someone else say the same thing. Like, as a fitness instructor, I want my personality to shine through, and I also want it to be authentic to me. That's different from like someone said a cue and you really liked it, or like it really spoke to like your body and you like say it in your class or whatever. That's different. Imagine someone says, you know, squeeze your thighs towards each other to help you balance a little bit more or something like that. You know, that was just like a very low level cue, but that's different from like saying a specific phrase that you hear like someone say. For me, example, like I always say mens sana and corpore sano, which means a healthy body holds a happy mind. I literally always say that at end of classes. And if I heard someone else say it, like especially that was in the vicinity of like my studio or like my, I guess, area in general, I would be like, that's not authentic to you. And I can tell so quickly. Like, I've definitely taken classes before, and I'm not saying this like about a Lifetime or about like anywhere specific. You can so tell when someone's energy is just not genuine and it's not authentic. Like it feels very forced for some people, and it's like, maybe your energy or maybe your speed is just different. And that is why people like specific instructors, is because they're different and they provide a different feeling. They provide a different energy. Like, I don't want to take classes all the time that are like just duplications of me. You know what I mean? Like, that's not fun and it's not fresh. All right, let's do some theming. Alrighty guys, we have a different view because I want to be able to show you my iPad as I'm doing this. But number 1, always freaking do themes that you're feeling. Like, I'm sorry, but I probably will never do like a heavy metal like themed class, you know? It's not my vibe. That doesn't mean that like, oh my god, I only like EDM, like you can only do EDM based artists or something like that. Like, it really has pushed me out of my comfort zone to do different themes. Like, I'm doing an 80s ride tomorrow, you guys, and I would probably never do that. Like, that's just not in my wheelhouse. And so but now I'm super excited about it because I've found some really awesome songs that people have suggested or whatever. And so how I do it is I have this playlist right now, and it's just called 80s Ride, and I'm gonna put a bunch of songs into this playlist, and I always like whittle down to like another iteration of this playlist. So I'll have another playlist called like 80s Ride Final or 80s Amp or whatever. That's not only obviously the songs that I'm gonna play, but then the order that they're going to be in. And I don't order them like right away. I'll put all of the songs in and really try to find a balance between faster songs that I know are going to be like more sprinting or in and out of the saddle or whatever it may be, followed by a song that has like a little bit slower beat so we can do some fun choreography too. So for my classes, at least this format, it's not you don't have to have specific like BPM, and you don't have to cue to wattage or anything like that during class. So I don't like focus on any of those numbers when it comes to songs. However, I know that there definitely are like spin studios that do. So, you know, it could be different. But right now on this playlist, I've got Take On Me, Billie Jean, I Want to Dance With Somebody, Let's Groove, Pump Up the Jam, Pour Some Sugar on Me, Groove Is in the Heart. So honestly, I just either get recommendations from people or I researched and find the songs myself, if that makes sense. And I also, I literally do research. If I am teaching like this 80s class, I literally look up the release date of every single song because I cannot defer from the theme. The next thing that I honestly want to just remind you, and especially now with like fitness TikTok and fitness influencers and whatever, the fitness industry has always been and will always be and will continue to be getting controversial, more and more controversial. For example, I was looking up like TikToks about like workouts on a Bosu ball because I was trying to get ideas for one of my classes. It's like the half stability ball and it's flat on one side. And some people will like, never use a Bosu ball to train. It's so bad, it's so bad. And some people are like, yes, stability, mobility, sports performance, use a Bosu. You know what I mean? You could, in like fitness context, say the sky is blue and someone will always say, no, it's not, you know? And that's different than giving completely misinformation. Like, you're, you know, doing something with terrible form or you're saying things that aren't true. Like, that's different. But know that there's always gonna be differing opinions than yours. And when you receive feedback, like, take everything, absorb all of it, but take it with a grain of salt. Who's giving you the feedback? You know, what is their credibility within fitness or training or whatever? There's always gonna be people that like, you know, for example, some people hate cardio and some people do not think you need to do cardio, da 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 da. I love cardio, you know? My next piece of advice is always freaking advocate for yourself. There are places, like obviously I'm full-time and work at Lifetime, but having been in the fitness industry, I've worked at Orange Theory, I've worked at Core Power, I've worked at smaller studios, I've worked at corporate, I've worked at franchise. There are places that I absolutely will not ever teach, nor will I recommend people teach, because I know that they don't value your worth. Like, you will always be getting paid minimum wage. And while if you're a new trainer or if you're a new instructor, you can't expect to go in making like $100 or $200 per class, but always advocate for yourself. If you have prior experience, knowledge, whatever, or certifications, trainings, you've trained people, like all of those things go into your tool belt, and you need to advocate for that. And if somewhere, someone, something is not willing to compensate what you're worth, then it's not worth it for you. Good morning, you guys. I'm gonna show you the fit, and then I'm gonna do my makeup, and you'll be able to see that it'll be very tied in to do a like dark cobalt blue eyeliner with a hot pink eyeliner. Here is the fit. These shorts are from Buff Bunny, which this is my first anything I've had from Buff Bunny, and so far so good. Bra, luckily, like these match each other so well. The bra's Lulu. It's like a vintage ass Lulu. And then obviously some hot pink leg warmers. If you can see, the like stitching on these shorts is cool. It's like hot pink and then yellow. So that's where I got all the hot pink inspo from. Not that I need any, you know? So I'm gonna do my makeup, and then I'll be back, and then we're gonna go into the club and get ready to ride. The last tip that I'm gonna give you before you just see just spin content is do not burn yourself out. Like, if you say you get hired or something, and they're like, okay, we need you to do 5 a.m. classes Monday through Friday, or 6 a.m. classes Monday through Friday, and you're so eager and excited that you're getting offered anything that you're like, yep, I'll take it. You will burn out so quickly. If you hate getting up in the morning, or if you don't like to be busy in the evening, or whatever it is, if you're compromising like your own routine, your own schedule, whatever, because you're accepted or you're hired or whatever it is, you're going to burn out. And if you are yes, your body is going to eventually say no for you. So I highly suggest, more than anything, you start small. Like, say yes to 1 class, say yes to 2, 3, and see how it starts to piece into your life. You never know. Then you could decide, you know what? I have the capacity and I would rather do this full time. I have more passion here. You get a job or whatever that really serves you being able to do that, then that's awesome. But I would just not suggest that you jump in 150% right away. Start small, get your feet under you, because you guys, honestly, like certifications and stuff, at the end of the day, if you're not smartly, is that a word? If you're not smartly utilizing them, they don't really mean anything, right? Like, Joe Schmo off the street could go get his PT certification tomorrow if he really wanted to, and like, you need to still be applying yourself. You need to be learning, but jump in, start small, learn, build, grow from there, or else you're going to burn out. You're going to overcommit. You're going to get yourself into situations where you feel like it's way over your head. And that's not to scare you, because you're going to learn that you're always on your toes, always on your toes. So that's my few little pieces of advice. Now you're gonna get all spin content. We're gonna zoom into the next day, which is the day of my 80s class, you guys. My playlist is made. I can't wait to share it with you. Also follow me on Spotify, because I have like probably 400 some playlists on there. Like, yeah, if you need playlist ideas, do it, but do not steal my themes, okay? If it's a very broad theme like Beyonce, I get it. Like, I went to a Drake ride, I did a Soul Cycle, and then I did a Drake ride, and that is like no tea, no shade. But like, when it's like Doja Cat versus Diplo or something like that, like, that's specific. I already did it, and don't copy it. Have your own style. Remember, you're being authentic to you, Look at you guys. Good morning. Say hi, vlog. By the way, you guys, I wanted to show you the makeup that I'm using. The brand is called Suva Beauty. This color is called Doodle D, and there's like an orange, like a neon orange and a neon pink, so I'm gonna use this. And then for the like cobalt blue, it's just this Sephora gel eyeliner, which is like 6 out of 10. Like, it's fine, it does the job, but it's not incredible. So that's what we're using. All right, here we are with the makeup, you guys. What do we think? Little pink, little blue. Gonna sweat it all off, literally. But I need to bundle up because I have to walk outside, and number one, I have shorts on. Number two, it's cold out. So, bundling up. I think I'm going to brunch after, but I'm not positive. So, yeah, I'm just gonna put sweats on, honestly. She's got her sweats on. I'm gonna put, yeah, Uggs on, honestly, to walk over there because she's cold. I need my iPad because I play my music off of it. I need, oh, I'm gonna eat on my way over, and you guys need these in your life. They are Pop-Tarts. They have 20 grams of protein in them, and they're so yummy. This is the chocolate cake flavor, and this is my favorite flavor. So I ordered them on Amazon. You can get them at like GNC, shops like that. So, all right, you guys, let's go pack my shit up and go to the club. I am gonna go through my playlist. I have not put the songs in order how I want them yet. So, eating my protein Pop-Tart, and going to put these songs in order. You don't want like fast, slow. You know, you want to like kind of alternate through. So that's what we're going for. I'm gonna start with
we're always down for a celebration in here. So today we have a little celebration for someone special.
I wish I would have got some better footage of me riding, but once you format your music, and I used to do this and I don't really do it as much anymore, like, because I just kind of remember when I'm going through, okay, I'm gonna go tap backs to push-ups in this song, and then we're gonna do a sprint here, but practice counting down so you get the beat drops, so you're like not like kind of cutting off where there's, you know, the middle of a beat where it's kind of like, oh, what's going on? The more you know your music, the more you're set up for success. And honestly, it's kind of trial and error and listening to beats over and over again and starting to know like what's the 8 count, what's the 4 count. And that will absolutely set you up for success. But when in doubt with cycle, I always say when in doubt, freaking sprint it out, okay? But I love you guys. I love you. I love you. You're the best. And I will talk to you later. Thumbs this video up if you liked it, if you want more fitness instructor type videos. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.